Hey, how's it going, guys? It's Shutdoor, Doorshutter, coming back to you with episode 18 of Shutdoor's 1.16.5 Modpack. And today we're in the Nether. Sorry for the quick intro, just kind of really wanted to show you guys some stuff. I'm actually here for Acre Bowls and a few other things. I did just find a island, which is called the Blood Island, I guess, Blood Slime Island. Of course, it was kind of a little weird because it's kind of in the middle of this landmass, so it didn't fully generate properly, which means that we can't get everything off of it. Kind of sucks. There is like a strange liquid, of course, with this island. It didn't get filled in or anything fully, so it's like right there. I have marked it on the map because I don't have any buckets. But right next to that is actually a bastion. So we're gonna look at that real quick. What is this? I think this is just crimson nether stuff, right? Okay, let's go look at the bastion here. Those were the days. Okay, so we got like the warriors. Let me just let them fall off here. Okay, get down there. I do need to look into Spartan weaponry sooner or later. Really do. I have all of like these weapon mods and stuff, and I just haven't really touched them. Looks like there's some good stuff in here. What do we got? We got Soul Speed and Soul Speed 3. Okay, so 1 and 3. That's not too bad. I don't really know a whole lot about Bastions, by the way. Like, I really don't play the newer updates of this Minecraft. At least vanilla. So like, yeah, I don't really fully know what to do with these guys. Yeah, it's ow, that dude hurts. I do need to invest in some better armor soon. Can I like how do I do this? Okay, there you go. He shouldn't be able to get out now. Okay, and then I just grab some netherrack. Block that. Block that. Big. I didn't really mean to hit you. But okay. There you go. I got some pig step. That's good. Actually something we needed, so that's pretty cool. Okay. So yeah, we're kind of looking for quite a bit of stuff here. Kind of glad we got a few things we need. Man, it's like a massive area. Steal all that. Don't really care what it is. Don't really care. Let's just fly up and deposit this real quick into our bag. Looks like we got some mending enchants. I just saw that. Mending. Fortune 3. That's not bad. Too bad we're not really using vanilla tools. What else do we got around here? Some actual gold. We'll take that. They'll probably get mad at me, but that's fine. Alright, anything else? Anything. I think we're gonna call it good. I don't know too much. I hope we got some gold blocks here. So that's cool. Alright, let's get out of here. And let's just gonna steal some blocks. Might as well. I like some polished blackstone. So that way I don't have to craft it, you know? Alright. Might use some of that for the foundry, honestly. Oh, chest we missed. That's not very nice. Just heal up real quick here. Sooner or later, I want to look at getting red matter armor, so we don't take as much damage. We'll do that sooner or later. But I'm gonna look for another blood island. I'm looking for one that's actually intact here. So I'll be back if I find one. If I don't, I'll just see you in the overworld. All right, we found something. I don't know if this is the actual island we need, but it is something. That's where we're gonna start. Okay, so you can see. Let's break this. So we get these blocks, which I don't think you can really do anything with. I think these are decorative. But you've also got the blood stem and the coagulated ichor. So we're going to take the blood stem wood just because it might as well. Right? And then let's take the coaguled ichor, which is actually what we've come for. There's actually more liquid stuff, which I really just... There's no effect or anything when you stand in it. By the way, like, it's normal. So we got some coagulated blood, coagulated ichor. I'm going to pick up all this stuff, and I'll be back with you, because there aren't really too much to these islands. But this is basically what they look like. The other one had a different color top. I'm guessing it depends on the biome you're in. So yeah, let me grab this, and I'll be back in the overworld. Alright, so before we go to the overworld, this is what else I was doing in the nether, is grabbing these blaze spawners. Let's fly up for a second here. So, you can just get a cardboard box from Mechanism, and you can actually get blaze spawners, or any spawner that actually exists in the game, and you can just pick them up. So, that's what I'm doing here, real quick, is grabbing that and running. I don't think I saw any more spawners, because that's what I'm kind of looking out for right now. I see another one here, so let's just quickly go in here. I really should get my sword out. Hold on. Let me just do that. Where is my sword? Like a normal cheap diamond sword that I really need to get a new one. Oh, and I almost just threw it away. Alright, so let's just love tap some of these guys here. Okay, let's just grab this and get out of here. Alright, I think we got it. Fly away! Alright, did I get it actually? I did, okay. I have that magnet on, so it stuck to me. Alright, so that's 3. I've picked up 1. I need to get 1 more, but I don't think there's another one here. I don't think. You fly down here and see. Nope, nothing. Alright, flying to the exit, and I'll see you in the overworld. Alrighty, so we're back. So you're probably wondering what I need all of those blaze spawners for, or well, only 3 of them, but what I need them for in the first place. So, first off, I want to mention they have 1 book that is basically all the books and 1 for Tinker's Construct now. I noticed it and I crafted it last episode. You could see it in my inventory last time, but I was just making sure it was actually what I thought it was. But it is all 4 books all in 1. Who knew? But yeah, you just make all these books and then you go for it. So what I was looking at is I was actually looking at tier 4 materials, and there's blazing bones and stuff now, which blazing bones, if you don't know, which I don't really know, is basically this. Wither bone, necrotic bone, same thing, which is just blazing blood and necrotic bone. And so the biggest thing becomes you could actually make blazing blood, which is actually used for quite a lot of stuff. which is like blaze wood, which is actually another material you can use for auto smelt. Let's see. So let's just look. So we've got 10 recipes. Of course, you can use it for a whole bunch of handles and stuff. So yeah, you can just do some fancy things with this. Of course, you could do blaze rods if you really wanted to out of this, but blazing bone sounds like the best option, honestly. And if I wanted things like auto smelt, it would definitely be a cool thing. There was something else that I needed this for, but I don't remember what now. It looks like I might have been mistaken that I actually really needed this that much. But it's a good thing to have, probably in the future anyway. And it's also just free blaze rods at the end of the day too, if I really set this up. I don't know. Alright. But yeah, I just wanted to get that just in case we were actually going to go that route. Let's see. So here's the tier 4 materials, right? You've got Queen Slime, Hepatin, Manulin, and Blazing Bone, right? So Queen Slime here, the head would be like 1,650, mining level of netherite, mining speed 6, attack damage 2. Then of course you have Hepatin, which is 975 netherite, mining speed 8, 2.5 attack. You also have the different modifiers. Mining blocks increase your speed as long as you keep going. Reduces durability by 15% level, 66% of going towards overslime. Boosts mining speed by 25 per level after mining 32 consecutive blocks. Okay, cool. And then Manulin, of course, 1250, netherite, 6.5 mining speed, attack damage 3.5. Let's see. So if we were to look at, because like right now, I need to make some different better tools, I guess. Not really new, but better at the end of the day. And I think currently we are on tier like 3 materials. Yeah, we're using slime steel. Originally I think we were using Natul. So if we actually go back here and we look at tier 4, Queen Slime, which we'll look at in a second. So Queen Slime, Hepatin. I'm gonna pronounce that wrong every time. We'll just call it Hep, and Manulin, then Blazing Bone. So let's look up Hep at Tinker's Hep. Okay, so what is this exactly? This is copper, cobalt, and obsidian. So I'd expect that to be a pretty durable material. Yeah, here's what I was actually thinking, and this is the reason we needed Blazing Blood, is because only certain alloys can be made using Blazing Blood because it has a higher temperature value than lava itself. So that's a thing. Okay, there's what we needed it for. So if we wanted stuff like this, we'd have to have a higher melting point. So with Manulin, I'm assuming it's the exact same way. Yeah, you need Blazing Blood, and that's molten debris and cobalt. So Manulin is actually one of the higher values, I'm guessing, if we wanted to do attack, right? So, and we also have to look at this. So like if we did handle, right? Hep would be 1.1, 0.9, 1, 1.2. Well, this is 9, 9.5, 1.25, and 1.1. Okay, so I don't think I want to do Queen Slime. Not really, because while it's a cool thing and it has a little bit more durability, I'm not 100% sure. We'd need Magma Cream, which wouldn't be that hard to get. Cobalt and gold. So I think what I want to do is I want to make a sword out of Manulin. I think that sounds like the best bet. Because like creating a sword completely out of that would be pretty devastating. But what other weapons? Like, because there's other stuff in Tinkers now. Like, you have the slime broadaxe, the scythe, the cleaver. Actually, I kind of want to make a cleaver. And the reason I want to make a cleaver is because you have severing on that, which means you could have an option to get heads by killing mobs. So let's look at this. So we'd need like netherite. Actually, it's debris, right? So how do you get debris? Can you melt down netherite for that or no? No, you actually need scraps. Okay, so scrap. Do I have any? I have some scraps. And we could actually go downstairs and make a little bit more. We could just replace one of these for that. We can just replace this one. Start making some netherite scraps. That sounds like a good idea. Also, I ran out of ender pearls, so I'm put some in here. Also, ignore that hole right there. I'll talk about it later. I'll probably get to it later, honestly. But yeah, so we have scraps. And then what that means is we could actually start making the stuff we need. So with manulin, we'd also need cobalt. And we can actually just quickly throw the 28 in there. Because remember, we can't smelt alloys in the foundry. So what we'd actually need to quickly get is an alloyer. Does this thing actually talk about it? What is broad tools? Or like, so cleaver, the cleaver is a high damage, slow speed weapon, expands, greasy area, sweep attack, silky grains, AO, a sharp shearing. Yeah, shearing. Mine a single column of a tree. So this is like the vein mine. This is basically the lumber axe. Okay. But we need to look at getting the alloyer. And I don't think it's actually mentioned in this book, which is kind of strange. So we need this book again. Okay. This kind of sucks. I thought they were all in there, but apparently they're not. So the alloyer. So the alloyer, yeah, you can see here you need like 2 tanks, this and this. So let's go for at Tinkers, and we'll do Foundry. So it looks like we need something like a what does that look like, right? It requires a fuel tank or a heater. Better fuel allows you making better alloys. Takes input from tanks around the alloyer. Adding more tanks gives you metals to alloy with it once. So is there a thing called the alloyer? Okay, so there is. Okay, so let's look at alloyer. I can't see my keyboard, by the way. That's why I keep pressing semicolon. Okay, so let's grab some scorched bricks. Looks like we'll need to quickly make some more of these as well. Let's actually just do... let me get some more of these and I'll be right back with you. Alrighty, so I've crafted up some stuff here. So what I've crafted is a scorched fuel tank, 2 scorched ingot tanks, and a scorched alloyer. So we'll actually come out here and we'll put this right next to this. I think I don't know. What am I thinking? Probably like right about here. So we'll do fuel tank, alloyer, ingot tank, and that. Is that valid? I think that might be valid. Maybe. Okay, so the thing is with this, of course, is you'll need to actually have the ingots available, right? You'll need to actually be able to smelt the ingots down. So if we look at this here, you can see there's ingots here. This is how much alloy you have. This is how much fuel you have. So we actually need to make it into fluid to actually be able to get this. So we'll need liquid cobalt, and we'll need liquid debris. So I think what we'll do is we'll make a smaller foundry that basically is for getting molten metals, right? And because here's the thing, is the alloyer can take up to, I think, 3 or 4 different ingots. Because if you look at the queen slime, this one requires 3, and then hep requires 3. So I think 3's the max. How do we want to do this then? Because what? If I were able to... let me just break this for a second. So I want to test something. So if I did this, right? And I grabbed cobalt out of the system for a second. Okay. Just grab 12 pieces of this. And just threw it in here. And I let that smelt, and I'll come back right in a minute. Okay. And then you can do something like this, right? So all you need is a drain or a duct, a faucet, and then put the tank under it. So we could actually make a small version of the foundry for specifically putting ingots inside of, right? And then that would allow for us to use the alloyer to its most efficient form, right? Yeah, because you can see this is completely full. Now all we need is debris. Okay, so we'll work on that in a minute, right? The alloyer, I just wanted to make sure everything was properly going, or properly working, right? Because I've never built the alloyer. So what we need to focus on now is actually getting molten blaze, or whatever. What is it called? Blazing blood? Yeah, blazing blood. Okay. So what I want to do for this is all we need to do is get a foundry. Okay. We'll need obsidian for that. Actually, I took it down, didn't I? Yeah, it's right here. So all we need to do is just set this back up and get a basin. Put the faucet back. Get some obsidian. Okay, so you just need 1 block. And then all you need is a foundry. What is these bricks called? Like scorched? Okay, so I have some scorched bricks in here. That's all you do. And that'll be a controller. So we're basically going to make enough materials to get a small foundry working, right? So, let me get an area ready for this, and I'll be right back. Alrighty, so our goal right now is to actually just get everything placed down, and I actually want to place some under here, so I don't need to remove this first row here, so I can actually place these here. Let's also grab our bag real quick, because I have ores on me since I've been mining a little bit here. Well, not really mining intentionally, but clearing out a room, I guess. Alright, so what I'm going to do is this first layer is going to be the foundry, basically, because we need the blazes to fall into the foundry and then basically become blazing blood. At that point, we then can import or export that using a cobalt scorched drain, right? The one that is filterable. We can then use that for getting only blazing blood out, so that way we don't have any confusion or anything. Which is hopefully what we're going to be able to do. And this is quite a large one, but that's fine. And I'm hoping what I can do is actually not have to place all these and just get an exchanging gadget. Aha. Okay. Oh, actually, I'm almost at bricks, though, aren't I? Yeah. Shift period. Is that not the right one? Building gadgets, mining gadgets. Should just be shift dot. Okay, it's not working. Oh well. We'll just replace that with a block. That's fine. Alright, let me get this placed. Let me get the foundry actually functioning here. And we'll do the rest in a second. Alrighty, so I had an issue with this. So a spawner's radius is like 5, 5, 5, 5. It's technically 9 by 9 by 3 according to most websites. Which means that I want to have an internal dimension of this foundry to be 9 by 9 by 1 basically. And once I put this fuel tank down, it will register once I remove these cobblestone blocks. But this is actually basically what we need. I want to put something to cage the blazes in, of course, because we're not just going to let them roam around. So that's what I'm currently going to work on. You can see here that this is now working. If it's a black little like screen type thing with like 2 little white dots there, means it's active. All you need is lava inside of it. I tested it out with jumping inside, and it did hurt quite a bit, but you know, for science. But all right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to the house. We're actually gonna grab some glass. Actually, hold on. I need to grab some of the ender pearls. Where are they? I think in this chest. Yes. Because I need some eyes of ender. So while we're here, let's also just grab another stack of blaze rods. Might as well. Ain't got no shortage of those. And we'll convert all 16 of these into blaze powder, and we'll do some eye of enders. $16 sounds good. Throw some ender pearls in there, and we'll look at glass essential. So what we're looking for is dark ethereal glass. I don't think we want. Yeah, So dark ethereal glass is basically allowing for us to pass through it, but nothing else, right? That's 100% what we want. Okay, so let's just grab a couple stacks of that. So basically what this will mean is we can fly through it, but blazes can't, right? So we're just going to grab, we're going to need quite a bit of this, and I know that. I think all we have to do is the sides, and not all the sides, in all honesty. Let me grab one more thing, and I'll be right back. Alrighty, so I've got this all in place, all of this dark ethereal glass. Of course, this still does have light in it because I'm using feral flare lanterns down here, but this should still work, right? So we come in here, we shift right click that, and we fly out. This should still spawn blazes, hopefully. Maybe. Is it going to, or is it too light in here? There they go. So they should just fall down, and they should just start melting, right? And there's nothing for them to, no reason for them to fly up, because they're just aggroed, you know, they're not happy, right? But if I fly in there, you can see that they fly up because they have a reason to. But when they don't, they just start falling. Okay? So, we'll need to keep putting lava inside of here so they actually get melted. So let's go do that. So all we should need to do is... Yeah, I guess we can entangle block again. Entangle block, what did we do? Entangle block and a pipe, I think? Yeah, okay. And then a modular router. Alright, let's do that real quick here. So, entangled block. Okay. And we'll then grab our wrench. So the entangled wrench. We'll go downstairs. We'll grab the actual location of the lava one, which I think is this one. Okay. And then we also need to grab a modular router, a sender, and a receiver. Sender. And a receiver. And then we need to figure out what we actually want to do with lava buckets. Right? Is it puller? I think not receiver. Puller. And then we need to figure out what we're going to do with lava buckets. I'm not 100% sure what I want to do with a lava bucket. Thinking ender tank. Or ender chest. And... You know what? I hate to do this, but we are probably going to pick this up next episode. I hate doing it, but guess you guys will have to come back and see what we do in part 2. Well, kind of part 2. Just finalization of this whole system. So, thank you guys so much for watching. Stay awesome, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.